Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage will begin shortly.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a great Monday. Many of you waking up to some snow out there for the first time this season, especially along the coastline and in far southern Maine. Of course, that is not the focus of this live, though. The main focus is the potential of our first real big storm heading our way late this week. Of course, we've had some little minor storms, nothing too crazy yet so far this season. Looks like things are about to change in a big way later on this week. So drop where you're watching from. I'd love to hear from you guys. And I would also love to hear if you got any snow last night. How much snow did you get? I would love to hear from you this morning. But overall, the snow from last night, long gone. If there's any icy spots on side roads, those should be improving here with the sun out now. So that should be helping to melt a lot of that snow that we've got left out there. Really, we just saw a quarter to a half an inch, but it was still a nice festive first coating of the season for many of us here along the coastline. It's still cold out there, though, feeling like the teens in single digits. We're only feeling like 11 here in Portland, feeling like 10 in Lewiston, feeling like 9 in Augusta, feeling like 16 in Rangeley. So a cold start out there today. Overall, a chilly day in store for us, but a quiet day with lots of sunshine. So let's take a look at our planner for the day today. Lots of sunshine out there. Temperatures reaching the lower 30s this afternoon with the sun and a bit of a breeze. It'll feel cold out there today. Now, if you're holding on for the late week snow forecast, don't worry. I'm getting there as quick as I can. I want to get through the next couple of days first, though. For today, topping out at 34 in Portland, low 30s, upper 20s out there, chilly, sunny, a bit of a breeze out there as well. But before we get to Friday, Saturday, that's when the big storm is coming, we have a couple other snow chances to get to first. So our first snow chance is going to come as we head into the middle of this week. Quiet today, mainly quiet tomorrow as well, probably a little bit more clouds. Heading into Wednesday, though, we will see the potential for some scattered snow showers, and it looks like eastern Maine could pick up a couple inches of snow with this. So as we head into Wednesday, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Oh, these winter viruses, you guys, stay healthy out there. They're everywhere, it seems like. Anyway, heading into Wednesday, we've got the potential for some light snow out there, mainly in eastern Maine, where we could see a couple inches. But here in central and southern Maine, we could see some snow showers on Wednesday. So that's just the prelude to the bigger event, which is coming later this week. Scott says 500 pounds of salt with a hand spreader at school. Yeah, there was plenty of salt out there. This is the first morning my car was just coated in salt. So it's getting to that time of year for sure. All right. Let's talk about our major storm. We'll get there in just a second here. The potential for some flurries on Wednesday, a snow shower or two. Overall should be pretty quiet, though, through Thursday of this week, except for Wednesday. Wednesday will be very windy out there. We'll see gusts approaching 40 miles per hour on Wednesday. So you want to make sure your Christmas decor outside is secure before Wednesday. It will be very windy, and there's potential for a brief snow shower or snow flurry on Wednesday. So let's talk about late week, though. That's what everyone is tuned in for. Of course, we've got that first little storm on Wednesday, mainly an eastern Maine event with a couple inches of snow there. Not very major of a storm. Then we've got to talk about the late week storm. Okay, that moves in beginning on Friday. Here we go. Potential powerful nor'easter here with double-digit snow totals looking more and more likely for parts of Maine. As the way things are looking right now, it's looking like a coastal track. So that means the center of the low pressure going to track right along the coast of Maine, and that tends to lead to a changeover to rain along the coastline. It does look like, as of right now, inland areas will be staying all snow. Now, coastal areas could stay all snow as well. That still needs to be ironed out. I'd say a couple days from now, we'll probably have a better idea of what exactly is going to be happening here as we head into Friday and Saturday. But the trends to this morning have been for colder storm, which means more snow at the coastline. So that will be something to watch. There's going to be trends back and forth either way, I think, before we get to Wednesday or Thursday. But just be aware, there is the potential for a big storm Friday into Saturday of this week, especially if you are away from the coastline, a much better chance of an impactful storm. So this will last beginning late morning Friday as of right now, continuing through pretty much all day Saturday. So a 2-day system, a slow moving system. And that's why, oh, excuse me. there's a potential for some really high totals with this system. So I am not going to be giving out any exact totals. It is way too early for that. Check back on Wednesday morning. We'll probably have our first snow map out then. So Cameron, I would say Auburn has a good chance as of right now of seeing more than 6 inches. That's all I can say as of right now, but a good chance of our first big storm there, Cameron. All right, so let's talk about totals. I'm not going to give any exact numbers, but this is a good depiction of probably where we'll see the heaviest snow. The plowable snow will be inland away from the coast. Notice coastal totals are a little lower, but notice how close those big totals are towards the coast. So what I'm saying is it's not going to take a lot for this storm system to bring big totals towards the coastline. And that has been the trend this morning. So that's going to be something to watch for plowable snow here in the Portland area or in coastal Maine. I think our odds of a white Christmas are really going up here after the storm because it's going to be very cold behind this system as well. So most of the snow that falls will just be will stay on the ground through the Christmas holiday. Cameron asked, how much did Auburn get? Right around a half an inch or so, it looked like to me. I saw some of the live pictures from Lewiston, looked around a dusting up to a quarter to a half an inch of snow. So first major storm of the season on the way, Friday into Saturday. What you need to know as of right now. As of right now, it looks like inland areas and especially the mountains will get the biggest impacts with a plowable snow most likely. A plowable snow is still possible at the coast, although less likely, I think, than in inland areas, as we'll likely see some rain mixing in. Timing as of right now looks to be from late morning Friday to afternoon on Saturday. So it looks like a good 2-day system here of snow. I would expect impactful weather Friday and Saturday. So if you've got travel plans both of those days or either of those days, just be aware that there is going to be a impactful and large storm moving through at the end of this week and into the first half of the weekend. So let me track out our storm one last time for us here before I sign off. Hopefully rain at the coast, Scott says. I'm hoping for a little snow. I'm excited. This is the first real promising look for some good snow here at the coastline. So hopefully we can squeeze out at least a couple inches here in the Portland area. So quick run through of the timing once again. We'll see that snow developing on Friday morning, probably late in the morning, continuing through Saturday. Coastal areas likely change over to rain. Inland areas likely keep all snow. That could shift, though. We could see it trend warmer, which means that inland areas might see more rain. It could trend colder, which might mean that coastal areas get a foot of snow, which is very much on the table at this point. So a lot could happen with this storm. We'll be keeping a close eye on it throughout this week, of course. As of right now, we are quiet from now through Thursday, so you are good for whatever plans you may have, other than some potential light snow on Wednesday. Cameron asked me, first Christmas in Maine. This will be my first Christmas in Maine. I don't think I'll actually be here that weekend. I'll be home for that weekend, but I'll be here all around Christmas. I'll be here for New Year's. So I'm very excited to see snowy weather around Christmas time. Hopefully rain at the coast, Scott says. And like I said, I hope not, but that is definitely a possibility. It could just be mainly rain here at the coast and kind of a non-event. That's also a possibility. So a lot of things, a lot of cards on the table as of right now. This will definitely change as we head through the rest of this week. I'll be doing Facebook Lives, and so will Charlie all through the rest of the week. This is the exciting time of year. It looks like a very active pattern. In fact, looking very snowy all the way through Christmas. So I don't think this will be the last of snow events before Christmas time here in the state of Maine. So hope everybody has a great rest of your Tuesday. Enjoy the sunshine out there. Nice quiet day. Quiet tomorrow as well. I would get your Christmas decorations secure. It's going to be very windy on Wednesday. And then, of course, all eyes on that late week storm. We'll have updates for you all week long. Of course, follow me on social media, on Twitter and on Facebook if you want more up-to-the-minute updates. If not, of course, you can tune in the mornings and at noon to see me this week. And I'll be doing Facebook Lives all week as well. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Drive carefully if there's any icy spots this morning. And look forward to potentially our first big storm of the season, which will be coming up Friday into Saturday.
This has been Live Interactive Weather Authority.